Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now the last couple episodes we've been grappling with supply issues, and the fact that our troops are fighting at 40-50% reduced combat capacity because of lack of supplies means the Americans are starting to squeeze our pocket down. So what I decided to do was launch a distraction in the north and a more concerted attack in the south. So I have Marines up here just trying to draw off some troops, which they've successfully done, but I also landed an entire Army Corps in Washington, D.C. and took the city. So Washington, D.C. has fallen, and now what I think I'm going to do is try to transport probably another Army Corps or maybe a Panzer Corps down to Washington, D.C. just to try to alleviate the supply issues in the North Pocket here, the New England Pocket we'll call it. So our transports are back in the city. These units right here, I moved this corps down here, and they immediately lost all cohesion because of lack of supplies. And they're really trying to push this Army Corps right here because it is pretty hammered. So we're going to do everything we can to try to alleviate the pressure here by bombing the hell out of these guys. Like this. Yeah, look at this. It's about to break. We have anybody? We don't even have anybody up here. We have a lot of units right here, though. Retreat. And what we'll do is we'll take the... If they move down here, what we'll do is attack them in the flank. Alright, that should do the trick. Now, to alleviate... Now, these guys are combat ineffective, but... try to alleviate the supply situation, what we're going to do is transport them to Washington, D.C., because Washington, D.C. has a full port capable of supplying massive quantities of supplies here. So this port can carry 106. This port can ship 106 units of supplies and fuel every day. Has a very large local supply because we captured basically the entire Allied supply depot. What happened here. So we're going to send these guys down here and see what we can do about... what we need to do is link up down here. So let's press an attack and see if we can get this going. Any units I ship down here are going to immediately go into high supply mode. So why don't we actually grab this Panzer Corps. Drive to New York for me. And you'll get transported down there too. As the Philadelphia, its naval base having been completely wrecked, means that it's not getting the supplies. Received supplies, 18. It's getting better, but it's really bad still. Let's we need some help in the north. Some fresh units. We need some fresh units, and we got pushed out of the mountains and the forest, so we're back into prime territory. That's fine. We're just gonna try to keep this port right here. I think that's a good idea. Alright, so now, comet sighted. Sighted flying over our country. What is it up to? Where did it come from? No one knows. Possibly some kind of test flight? We should build these. I think the game wants me to build comets. I think capturing their supplies is going to be a big boon for me. So, cancel that. We still have an attack going here. We have, these what do we got? Are they E50s yet? No, they're still Panthers. They're about to get upgraded, though. We lost Warsaw. Was there an uprising? And there have been several. Not a big deal, though. Nothing to worry about. I'm wondering if it meant Warsaw, New York, because there is a Warsaw, New York. So these guys should be getting their supply back quickly now. Yep. cold or heavy cruiser, heavy cruiser. These guys are perfectly capable of withstanding combat here. So what we can do is try a diversionary attack. Let's take the second core. I know what we're going to do with these guys. Fall back. And now what we're going to... That's fine. So what we need to do is spread our units out a little bit. So we're going to take this core and we're going to ship it up here. This place gets plenty of supplies. Oh, they're actually coming in from here. And what we can do to... We can actually go like this, just to try to spread those guys out a little bit. Hold the fort there. Won the Battle of Concord. Where's Concord? Cancel that. Tanks are moving over there. Okay, we won the attack down here. These units have... Let's go to Lexington. Battle of Annapolis. Who's attacking who? Oh, they're attacking me there. What we need to do is link these two forces up here. As soon as the transports get here, we're going to transport some units over here. They're attacking me in Philadelphia as well, but I'm not worried about that. Not at the moment, at least. And it looks like I'm winning the Battle of Annapolis. Fall of Washington. Interrupted in the process of burning sensitive documents, the last CIA agent in Washington, D.C. speed away in black cars just as German armored advances north along the Potomac to take up firing positions. Even before the dust from the battle is settled, the first Gestapo officers can be seen sifting through the rubble of intelligence. As Fallschirmjäger detachments move to secure the White House and the Capitol, the Washington Mod is toppled during the course of heavy fighting reported by American combat engineers in a desperate attempt to block the German advance. It fails. That makes no sense. There's nothing around the Washington Monument. There's not like a choke point there. You could be like, oh, I'm gonna stop them here with you know, some rubble. So everybody's getting upgraded these days. Now we're gonna take these guys that are in good order and we're gonna move them to Annapolis. Did these guys make it here yet? No. These guys are gonna get transported up here. Because I think moving units out of the pocket to areas that are easier to supply is going to be a big help. Big help. Let's actually cancel this. You guys still good? They're not they're not intercepting my air transports at all, which is good for me. Won the Battle of Philadelphia, so they called off that attack. As Philadelphia's naval base gets rebuilt, things are going to get much, much better for me. I've already got 66,000 troops in Washington, D.C. right now. I think capturing their supplies is going to be the best thing for me. I think it's the second corps here. We're going to load these guys up. We're actually going to take one of these guys as well. Because, you know, they need supplies just like everybody else. We're going to transport them up here. And hopefully what I'm hoping of doing is dispersing my troops and occupying more ports. I'm going to be able to withhold, get a better supply situation going. As soon as these guys arrive, I think we should be good. Let's send in some bombers to help. Ground attack. Attack with the bomber. A unit. Oh, you know what? You were probably, or that's probably the guy I actually told to move to Lexington. When are you guys going to arrive? Space 6, 1500 hours. There we go. What happens if we try to launch a diversionary attack here? Won the Battle of Annapolis. There we go. Now, is there... I don't know if there's a crossing there or not, but let's take you. You're spent. Move you back. It seems like this methodology could work for me. Supplies. Okay, supplies are reaching these guys. They're attacking me here. Not worried about that. And tanks have made it. Bombers, we can call off, actually. Battle in Newport. Alright, where's 45? 44, right there. So now that's where we need some close air support right now. So let's send these guys in. Strategic bombers. Let's actually do this. Let's try to help this area out by, I'm assuming, let's see, logistical bombing. There we go. Let's have them logistically bomb this area, see if we can hinder their supplies. I feel like that could be a good way to go. I think this is going to work out well for me, especially down here. So, because I'm moving this entire Panzer Corps to New York. Transports rebase over here. I think this is going to work out well, because if we go to these units, they're not in great supply, but they're in better supply. We're good here. I still have those guys attacking Washington? Fuck. Alright, I think we're doing good. Okay, those guys are going to keep going. Oh, you know what? I have more logistical bombers, or V1s. Yes, we have more bombers over here. I knew we had more stuff. Rebase over here. I knew we had more stuff. It's only one strategic bomber, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, so these guys are just eating up those supplies. And they're all coming into here because that's the... You know what? I'm surprised they're not shipping them here. That's a better base. But they got the supplies they need, which is good. I think this is helping. And well, getting these guys out of town is going to help. Ooh, night fighting equipment. But you know what? That is a massive upgrade process for that. It's a huge upgrade process. So let's actually production. Let's bottom out, and let's get as much as we can right now into supplies, or not into supplies. Man, I can't talk today. Into what's it called? What am I trying to say here? Upgrades. God damn it, upgrades. Now every day we're gonna get more supplies shipped into Philadelphia here. And yes, I did say that wrong. Just something. A while ago, back when I used to watch the Colbert Report all the time, he did a couple episodes from Philadelphia, and he referred to it as Philadelphia because he was being sponsored by Doritos, I think, at the time. All right, tanks. This should be an easy battle. Planes, yeah. Are the E-50s yet? Nope, still Panthers. I think the upgrades on pretty much all this stuff have stalled out. But when my troops are in supply, whew, are they ever good. But everybody being out of supply for so long is really hurting us. So you guys are going to be transported to Washington, D.C., where you will have ample supplies and not be a burden on the troops in the New England pocket, as I've been calling it. I can definitely tell it's making a difference. I think I'm going to need tanks to hold Rumford. Bombers, tactical bombers. Where's my... I know I had more guys in... Here we go. Create a new unit. Strategic bomber. There we go. Alright, we here? How's our organization? Is it going up? 70... Yes! 27.4, 27.5. Excellent. Good. And these... Ooh, these are the new E-50s, too. With an... Oh my god, look at that gun. 8.8 centimeter Kampfwagen Cannon. 43 L71. I know that doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people, but that basically means the first number, 8.8 centimeters, is the diameter of the barrel, so that's 88 millimeters. KWK just means tank gun, basically in German. I believe it's Kampfwagenkannon. 43, I believe, is the year. It was, I don't remember what that one is, but the L71 is a measurement that, you know, some countries used for their guns to designate how long the barrel was, and it's basically 71 lengths. Is 71 lengths where one length is the diameter of the barrel, so it's 88 millimeters times 71 is the length of it. And a longer gun gives you a higher muzzle velocity, which gives you higher penetration capabilities. I don't know if this is going to be making a difference. I can already tell getting troops out of the pocket, though, is the way to go here. Too many men. Too many. Too many troops in too small of an area. That's the problem. But we're making progress. Let's actually have you cancel. What we're gonna do is take. Where's the strategic bombers? There they are. Put them all together as one. These guys are actually getting upgraded too. Alright. Hopefully everybody will get upgraded quickly. E50s. The standard Panzer was basically Germany's kind of like next-gen tanks, and it was a big departure from the current German methodology, which is every single tank had to be as awesome as it possibly could be. It didn't matter if it was ridiculous. Like Germany only built something like, I don't even know. It's like it was either I want to say it was either 1,200. I want to say 1,800 Tigers. When, you know, Russia made like 60,000 T-34s, the US made like 40 or 50,000 Shermans, M4s of various types. But the standard Panzer was an attempt. I believe there was an E10, 20, E50, E75, and E100, and it was basically the standard weight of an unloaded tank was the E numbers. And the standard Panzer was because they would all have parts that were interchangeable between them, so that, you know, logistics were a lot simpler. And that was a huge problem for the Germans through the entire war. Logistics. Because let me tell you, they fucked up their logistics bad. They did not get very much right when it came to that. Well, they got, you know, their problem was that they had so many different types of tanks. It was ridiculous to try to keep them all fielded at once. We're actually going to move these guys to Washington. The ones I just moved to New York, they're going to go to Washington as well. So the Gneisenau is finished. You are going to meet back up with your primary battle fleet right over here. And when we get our guys back up, things are going to be better. On the Battle of Windsor. Oh. Fuck, I told you guys. I keep telling this guy to move. You know what we should just do is just say fuck it. We don't need St. John's. Where's my transports? We don't fucking need St. John's. Just fall back. Alright, these guys are almost up to scratch here. Almost. They're getting there. Things are getting better for me. Especially having taken Washington, D.C., that was a big coup for me. Actually, I don't know. I'm about to say, their surrender progress should be low. Probably shouldn't fuck the ports anymore. Can I? Where are my... See, what if I take two of these guys? Because I'm seeing a big American air base over here in Lake Placid. Can we runway crater? Yeah. Let's fuck that up. Yep. Runway... the air base is gone. And as badly as I want to do that, I don't think it's prudent. All right, you can move over there with your Fortress Orange. You don't need to be on the front lines there. And you guys can finally launch a real attack. Hopefully we can take back our lost territory now that we have proper supplies. Yeah, look at how well my men fight when they're supplied correctly. Now, these would probably be, because we're at the era where E50s are coming into combat, these would probably be E100s or E75s, I would say. Would probably be a accurate, you know, assumption of what they might have been. Good, we're doing good. They're attacking my Fallschirmjägers, which are out of supply right now, so they're fighting poorly. So the first thing I'd want to do... What... Let's see here. Just for shits and giggles. There's not a runway there. Take out their supplies with a rocket. Then send in the tactical bombers. So the best ones I got right now to ground attack. And we'll also hit here. And then we'll launch a diversionary attack from here. And see how well that goes. So they already canceled the Battle of Saratoga Springs. So let's cancel that. We don't need that. Took out their rail network and the roads there with the V rockets. I'm finding them novelties. I guess that's the right word. I'm finding them to be novelties right now. Not really doing much for me. Let's actually send some bombers way up here. Our bombers have amazingly long ranges. Very good aircraft. Very happy with the way they've been working. Oh, that's no big deal. Soviet Union's doing some shit over here. How's everybody doing over here? These guys are back to full supply. We're going to take the 9th Tiger Corps minus this guy. Can we... Thompson Throsh. Load you guys up. You're going to Washington, D.C. My new tanks. You're going to launch an attack south here with some Panzer Grenadiers. Battle of Warsaw. We're also going to take the remainder tanks, so we're going to launch an attack north, supported by infantry and Panzer Grenadiers. Battle of Frederick. Let's support this attack from the flank. They're trying to hit my ships in the harbor here. I think this time we might be out. Rumford might be ours. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, you did it again. I think this time, keeping tanks up this way, or going around the mountains with them, is going to be able to keep me in an airfield there. They keep trying to hit the Fallschirmjägers. Probably because they are the weakest unit in this area. So let's send in some more infantry to help. You guys launch a diversionary attack. Oh, minus you. You guys launch a diversionary attack. Won the Battle of Saratoga Springs. Maybe we should push him out of Grenville. Grenville? Is that I'm pronouncing green? I almost said Greenville. That's not right. Yeah, you can transport yourself over there. We should have our large tanks here. Let's get those into combat. And I think we have a opportunity down here to do something impressive. So we don't need you there anymore. We can move you back up into Annapolis. Oh shit, they captured... Oh, fuck. Didn't even think about that. Go save my transports. They got intercepted. Hopefully we may be able to sink the USS Ranger. 1-1. They didn't actually manage to get anybody, which is good. They didn't hit anybody. Transports are safe. You can definitely tell the supply situation in the north is much more stable. Who is damaged? I know somebody's damaged right now. It's the Caledonia. Alright. That should break them here. Let's see if we can do some damage up here too. Yep. I'm a little bummed these guys retreated. But they'll immediately turn around and go back the way they came. Yes, we caught them. We sank the USS Ranger and the USS Independence. Two fleet... I believe those were fleet carriers this time. Yorktown class. Yep, that was a fleet carrier. Yep. No, the Independence was an escort carrier, but still, with very little damage to ourselves, we can actually keep these guys out. And what we're going to try to do is meet these two pockets up here. Yes. Yes, definitely. A little bit more unorthodox tactics are saving the day here. So let's get the Marines back involved in combat here. They're fully reliable at this point. You can cancel your attack. Thank you very much. Strategic bombers. I'm going to send my strategic bomber logistical bomb. Should I keep doing that though if I'm planning on no, let's do this. Let's just tell them to strategically bomb. Strategic bombing is factories and resources in a given area. Yes. Okay, go. Now we need to get across the river here. I'm assuming the Potomac. If we hit them quickly, we should be able to get across easily. Won the Battle of Danforth. Getting all these various pockets back together, meet them up with each other, that's going to be very important. All right, thank you. Move right back to where you were. Hills, plains. Plains is what we want. Oh, actually, so let's send in well, they're Panthers still. We'll send in the guys who have full organization at the moment. Now let's try to, we'll use you minus the Forgotten Soldiers. We're gonna attack Baltimore. Again, see if we can recapture it. Yeah, we should be able to. Large warship radar, very nice. That'll make it easier to spot enemy ships. We're doing very good now. Things have definitely took a turn for the better. Took some more unorthodox tactics than I was planning. Basically, multiple amphibious invasions. But we managed to do it. So let's rebase these guys over here. Gotta make sure everybody is up to scratch. Want to make sure these guys are repaired. These large ships should be getting new radar soon too. But we're kind of low on upgrades. Trying to get everybody some upgrades, and I want to actually night fighting equipment for all the infantry in the army. That's going to be rough. As soon as we get across the Potomac, we can attack Alexandria from the south, and that'll make things easier for us. Still not getting the supplies we need in here, but Philadelphia is just barely starting to get back on its feet after what I did to it. Panzer Lehr Division, I believe they should be perfectly fine there. Good. Now Canada is, you know, a belligerent here, so it's not like we actually cut them in half or anything like that. But what we need to do is get you not... Oh, damn it. Alright, I guess just stay there. Alright, I'm getting sick of this. They keep fighting me here. I think that they found the Fallschirmjägers to be the weakest unit in the area. So they're trying that. Alright, so you move there. And it looks like Norfolk could be a possibility. My friendly allies still not doing anything. Didn't necessarily expect them to, though. Now, did I leave more units over here? Yes, I did. We can now that I feel we're in a safer situation, we can bring in new units. So we're gonna go back to Brest. We're gonna grab the rest of these guys. They're probably gonna end up going north. Saratoga Springs has been won again. Maybe we should continue pushing Saratoga Springs. Let's try that. Maybe we can, because they're going to keep trying to press right there. Maybe we can take advantage of the situation. Oh, you know what? We need to crank this up a little bit. So I just noticed we have a little descent. Very nice. Very nice. About to get these areas linked back up together. This guy's just out of supplies. Not entirely surprising. The infrastructure is slightly damaged and the local supply is low, but we're going to get these guys linked back up. I want to say stripes is areas that are probably maxed out on the supplies that are, you know, coming into / out of the area. I don't know if that's absolutely the way things are, but it could be. And across the river, if you would, into Alexandria. How are my bombers doing? Unmolested, good. American Air Force is pretty heavily ravaged at this point, so we're gonna move some fighters down to Washington, D.C. And why don't we rebase... who's gonna be... Let's rebase... Not the strategic bombers, they're out doing... So let's rebase these tactical bombers, these ones that I don't have in combat right now. Alright, nice. This is working out well. The 2 pockets are... The 3 pockets are about to be put back together. So, you, my friend, attack here. Marines across the river. These guys are kind of low on supplies, but they've got to come all the way from down here. So I'm not entirely surprised at that. Also, we're in fucking Maine. You know, you get out of like this area right over here, and it's pretty low in the infrastructure up that way. You can actually tag team this Canadian division right here. All right, nice. Going well. Going well. Let's see, let's move this entire core up. What kind of hills? So, I don't want to... I'm gonna do something with my tank, with my good tanks. Might as well go into the plains. Yep, bombing, factories, resources, things like that. We need to spread these guys out a little bit, so do me a favor. Like these divisions, you know, properly supplied and upgraded are amazing. Yes, I'm definitely doing better than we were before. So let's try taking Berlin once more. We're going to support the attack from this direction. We're going to be fighting into the hills, but that's okay. Swedish tactical bombers, nice. Let's get these interceptors up in the air just in case. And full strength tactical bombers. Thank you. Yeah, the pockets are secure now. I'd actually like to move here. Definitely doing much better now. Let's take a look at this, the naval map mode here. Where's my fleet? All right, let's have these guys patrolling over here. Probably Canadian destroyers or submarines. I'm guessing that's what that is. Oh my god. You know, now that I'm having a lot of fun, I keep losing track of how long these episodes are. So you guys are getting some, like, bonus minutes here. Okay, so we're gonna end this right here. If you've enjoyed it, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.